Hey everyone, Kiki Fun here, and welcome back to Overwatch 2 Loverwatch. Love never dies. As usual, we are fueled by caffeine and spite, and let's get on to the next video. So last time we did a successful playthrough with Mercy. Now let's play with Genji. That came out horribly. Let's never talk about it. But also, except no substitutes. Unless they're like really good. You ready to play this thing? Let me play. Geeky Fun. If I can spell. Voila. Your name is Geeky Fun. Yes, it is. Continue. Yes, I'm ready. Set the scene already. Alright. It's Friday night in the big city. You could use a laugh after the week you've had, eh? The Laugh Addict is one of the most tragically unfunny comedy clubs in town, but you love watching people bomb on open mic. Sometimes that people is you. It's particularly dark tonight, so dark it'll make for quite the dramatic reveal when your eyes adjust and you see who's sitting at that table in the corner. Eyes adjusting. Adjusting. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god. Becky, look at her butt. Is that who you think it is? It's Genji! No way! Dapper as always. It's Genji! Ninja cyborg and all-around bad boy from Overwatch. That's the description? You know, no matter how many times you blink, he's still there. And you're completely fear-struck. Screw it, we'll say love-struck. Alrighty. Love-struck. You didn't know you had a thing for cyborg ninjas. Ninjas? Sure. Cyborgs? Sure. But a cyborg ninja? That's a first for you. Your heart starts racing. You're overwhelmed with happy neurochemicals, which are in short supply these days. Dude, no freaking joke. Zap. Hark, do I hear the sound of a heart beating fast and the smell of the sweat on your palms? Yo, are you gonna like wingman your brother? Cause that's alright. I am Cupid, the hero of love in all its varieties. It is my sworn duty to answer the cries of all who desire to love and guide them to fulfillment. You look around wondering if anyone else can see this, or are you hallucinating? Do not worry, you're the only one who sees me. I do not interfere in the mortal realm. Consider me the angel on your shoulder who will point you in the right direction. Okay, so that's a definite maybe on the hallucination thing, but maybe this hallucination can help you. Now, tell me, are you in love? I think so. You know, I'm gonna annoy him. Hold up, you're not Cupid, you're Hanzo. From the free-to-play Overwatch 2. Which I have, of course, played because I just recognized you as Hanzo. I get that a lot, but no matter how similar I am to the character in Overwatch, rest assured, I am Cupid, champion of love. However, it is entirely possible that Hanzo Shimada will have a skin based on me in the shop. What a coincidence! Indeed. Now tell me, are you feeling the signs of love? I think so. Oh boy. It's kind of hard to tell. The path of love is often confusing, but fear not, I am here to guide you through all its intricacies. What? It means I'm going to give you advice. Sweet. Oh, okay. So do you wish to win the heart of Genji? Yeah, I want to win the heart of Genji. Wait, what? There was another option, wasn't there? Yeah. let's go. Yes, I want to win the heart of Genji. Genji? Truly? See, I knew he was going to have an issue with this. I mean, there were only two options, as you made sure I was aware. Of course, it's just that, well, to call Genji difficult would be an understatement. Yeesh, you're being really judgmental for a vessel of love or whatever. Is this because of the lore or something? I don't know, I like both. Oh! Just because I am honor bound to assist you in your quest for love doesn't mean I lack taste, mortal. Got your bowstrings in a knot there, my dude? Aren't you supposed to help people no matter what? Why do you care if I'm interested in Genji? I know of Genji. You're related to Genji. I am merely saying that reaching Genji's heart will be a difficult task. Sure, whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Toga. If you wish to pursue Genji, then I am obligated to help you. It is your love life, no matter how foolish. Well then, how do you think I should approach Cupid? You have to introduce yourself, of course. You cannot start down the path of romance without first speaking to him. And given that he strikes me as a selfish, immature person, I would recommend keeping your conversations focused on him. He's always struggled with his sense of self, so do your best to appeal to his interests. Sir, you seem a little tense. You hope he will get over this hostility for Genji soon. Definitely. But that's not important right now. What is important is whether or not Genji will feel any hostility towards you. With Cupid's words in mind, you build up the courage to approach Genji. Excuse me. The ninja turns to face you. The purple glow of the club's neon lights illuminate his metal mask. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I just saw you and I wanted to say... Your heart starts to pound in your ears and your mouth can't find the words to speak. Well, say something, and remember, your choices will affect how he feels about you. No pressure. I like your outfit, so when you came in, I just figured I would come say hello. Do you need healing? Do you need healing? I really like your outfit. I really like your outfit. Oh, thanks. Not many people compliment my clothes. Oh, thank God. Because he looks ridiculous. Shut up, Hanzo. God. No, I really like them. So if people have RGB built into their outfits, it's unique. Yeah, they do look pretty sick, huh? Anyway, I don't think I've seen you around before. I'm Genji. What's your name? Oh, I'm Geeky Fun. Nice to meet you, Genji. Geeky Fun, huh? That's a cool name. Reminds me of Geeky Fun from the game Geeky Fun's Odyssey. Is that a real game? Is that a real game? I love that game. I'm gonna regret this. No way. Is that a real game? Genji tilts his head. His cybernetic hand grips the bottom of his mask pensively. Yeah, it was. Hey, did you want to sit down? The next set is starting soon. Maybe we could watch together. Oh, thank God. You take a seat next to Genji and watch a few sets. You can't tell if he ever cracks a smile, but he certainly doesn't laugh at any point. Weird energy to bring to a comedy club. But before you can spend too many minutes basking in the awkward silence, Cupid returns, bringing you more helpful advice. Well, what are you waiting for? Show him you can be exciting. Go perform a set. Have you just... No. I have jokes, but they're not ready yet. Cupid scoffs. You have been a regular at this venue and the comedy club known as Overwatch. And you don't have any jokes ready to use. Hey, Overwatch is not a comedy club. That's competitive Overwatch. It doesn't matter. Look, someone just finished the material. Get up there and impress your date. Oh, no. The previous comedian steps down from the stage to some paltry claps, and when no one stands to take their place, you take the initiative to get on stage. Swallowing your nerves, you address the audience. Hello, everyone. I would be honored to share a joke with you fine people. You look out over the audience and you see Genji looking back at you with what you assume is curiosity. While you could make just any joke, you have to wonder what would make him laugh. Tell a joke about ninjas, tell a joke about cyborgs, tell the funniest joke you know. You tap on the mic and the feedback rings in your ears. You lean in close. Why did the building get arrested for vandalism? The crowd is silent. It was a skyscraper. After a pregnant pause, the crowd erupts into wailing laughter. You told what is truly the funniest joke of all time. You are a living legend. Everyone will remember you as the genius who reinvented the art of comedy. He's not impressed. Oh, he's impressed! Yes. But among the crowd, one person hasn't been stricken with agonizing amusement. It's Genji. He remains just as still as you left him when you came up on stage. Beans. After signing autographs for the whole club, you return to your seat next to Genji. What'd you think of my joke? So what'd you think of my joke? Did you like it? Yeah, it was pretty funny, I suppose. As he says this, you're watching someone being rolled out of the club in a stretcher, quite literally dying from laughter. But I think there were other jokes you could have told. Maybe ones related to me that would have made me laugh harder. I thought it would be an insult. I'm sorry. You wanted me to make a joke about you? So, you wanted me to in front of the whole club? Of course. Maybe a long time ago I would have been too insecure in myself to take a joke. But now I'm happy with who I am, even when people poke fun at me. But I guess you couldn't have known that. We just met, didn't we? Maybe on our second date you can learn more about me. Oh! Oh, he's blushing! And it looks like he's upside down crying. Oh, wow. This was a date. Absolutely! That sounds wonderful, Genji. Genji sighs. A weight leaves his shoulders. I can't wait. Guess I'll see you again soon. He leaves, and you're left alone in the comedy club. Not for long, though, as Cupid soon reappears. I sense the buds of romance are beginning to blossom like cherry blossoms. How do you think things went? He seemed pleased. There's always room for improvement. I recommend doing your best to ensure he feels comfortable with you. But good or bad, your date is in the past, and we will still have a long road ahead of us if you truly wish for Genji's heart to be yours. When Genji reaches out to you again, he suggests grabbing dinner for your second date. He even picks out a restaurant. Cafe is there in Monaco? The exclusive playground of the ultra rich. Luckily, you live in the hopeful future. You can just hop on a transatlantic train and arrive in Monaco in a few short hours. Neat, huh? You arrive at the restaurant, and it looks as classy as the name might imply. A robot brings you to your table, where Genji awaits you. Please tell me he's not wearing the same hoodie he wore to the comedy club. If I owned a hoodie that cool, I'd wear it every chance I got. I'm not exactly dressed up either. I mean, look at it. If I owned a hoodie that cool, I'd wear it every chance I got too. Even to a 5-star restaurant? Especially to a 5-star restaurant. Abso-fucking-lutely. No wonder you need my help. Shut up. You take your seat across from Genji and he seems to light up at your presence. Aw. Oh, geeky fun. I didn't expect to see you here. You invited me here for a date. Oh yeah, I guess so. Do you need healing from brain injury? Anyway, how was the ride over? Oh yeah, lots of time for gaming. I witnessed the horrors of the deep ocean. Lots of time for gaming. It was great. I had a ton of time to grind XP in Vivi's Adventure Online. Vivi's Adventure Online. That game's pretty fun. Even though I think the Vivi's Adventure franchise fell off a bit after Vivi 3D. Right? Don't get me started on Vivi Dance or Party Dance. Rewind. Right? Don't get me started on Vivi Party Dance Night. Talk about selling out. Editor's note. we're begging you to not add these to the Overwatch fan wikis. They're not real. Either way, I'm glad you can make it. I've really been looking forward to spending more time with you. You don't have much time to feel bashful before the waitron returns to your table to take your order. You look over your holo menu, which is like a regular menu, but a hologram since it's the future. You should think carefully about what you order, maybe choosing something he'd like as well. Come on, even your dinner is going to be affected. This guy's opinion of you, these dating sims are hard work. In this case, what will you order for dinner? Order off kids' menu, order Genji's favorite food, order the most expensive dish. What's your favorite food? I'll have the Rikimaru ramen. That's my favorite food. How did you know, Teehee? Easy. It's in the official Overwatch cookbook. I'm mad because I have that. Oh, it hurts. Wow, in that case, I'll take the Rikimaru ramen too. I think I might make that for dinner tomorrow. The waitrons, we don't have that on the menu. Program seems to be overridden by its the customer is always right subroutine, and so it takes your order back to the kitchen without complaint. That's really cool of you to order my favorite food for dinner. If there were an official Geeky Fun cookbook, I would have ordered yours too. Aw. You make note of his idea. You're always looking for more merchandising opportunities. Oh, it looks so good. Man, I haven't had really good ramen in a while. Ah, shit. The two of you spend some time chatting, and after a few short minutes, the waitron brings out your meal. 2 bowls of Rikimaru ramen. I'm so sorry if I say that wrong. It's honestly impressive that such a nice restaurant can make a dish look like it comes from a cheap ramen shop. Yo, do not diss the ramen shops. This looks just as good as the real thing from Hanamura. Words. All it's missing is the Murloc bowl. Then it'd be perfect. Oh my god, a Murloc bowl. I love... Murlocs are my weakness. Oh no, how could they forget the Murloc bowl? That's half the fun of Rikimaru ramen. Huh? Let me go check with the waiter. Maybe they have Murloc bowls in the back. You fetch the waitron, explain the Rikimaru ramen just isn't the same when it's not in branded bowls. Unfortunately, the restaurant doesn't have any Murloc bowls on hand, but they are able to draw a crude recreation on 2 of the regular bowls. Respect that. When you turn the table, Genji looks completely deflated. You sit across from him, and he barely even acknowledges your presence. Even Cupid seems troubled by his sudden shift in mood. Perhaps you should check on him, Kiki Fun. Hey, is everything okay? Don't cry. Hey, is everything okay? You seem bummed out. Genji shrugs. Sorry, another diner recognized me while you were gone. They came over to talk to me. Oh, did they ask you for your autograph or something? No, they actually recognized me from the Blackwatch incident. They had less than kind words to share with me. Oh. I'm so sorry, Genji. I'm so sorry. Didn't someone give you trouble about that here? It's alright. I'm not proud of who I was then, but I will admit it is discouraging. You can't pose and cry at the same time. I've tried my best to become a better person, but I fear my past will always haunt me. Some days it feels like there's nothing I can do to move on from who I was. Mood. He sighs, propping his head against his head dejectedly. It's a heart-rending sight. It seems he could use your reassurance. A small gesture might go a long way. Apparently, even Cupid has the sense to put aside his bitterness towards Genji when he's in this state. What do you do to cheer up Genji? Reassured him, hold his hand, and beat up whoever was mean to him. Hold his hand? Maybe? You don't think you have the words to help in a situation. Instead, you reach across the small table and take Genji's hand into yours. He seems surprised, but when you met his gaze with a smile, he relaxes. He squeezes your hand, taking a deep breath to steady himself. Oh. Thank you, Geeky Fun. I'm sure it'd feel much worse if you weren't here. It's the least I could do. You mean that literally holding hand was probably the easiest, least expensive thing you've done all night. Let's eat, huh? Our food is getting cold. Two of you finally enjoy your night as it was supposed to go. You don't know how Genji eats with his mask on, but every time you look away, more food disappears from his plate. You assume it's getting into his mouth one way or another. By the time you're done eating, Genji seems happier than ever. You're glad the evening is going in a more positive direction. Hey, I wanted to ask you about something. Shoot. How would you feel about going somewhere special for our next date? 5-star. Anyway. Anywhere that's special to you is special to me. Oh god, I'm sad. This is sad. Sure, anywhere that's special to you is special to me. That one doesn't earn you any points with Genji, but it makes him blush, and isn't that worth more than any kind of gameplay progression? I was hoping we could go somewhere that's really special to me. How would you feel about a trip to Nepal? What's in Nepal? What's in Nepal? What's so special about Nepal? It was a very important place in my growth as a person. This may surprise you, but an isolated mountaintop helped me find peace. There's more to it, obviously, but I figured I could explain it when we got there. Sure, I can't wait to hear all about your backstory. Okay, I'll see you there. I hope it'll be really special. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks again, Geeky Fun. Genji departs from the restaurant and you're left alone. I just imagine he just like leaves his money on the table and then just like hops onto like the nearby like building top. Genji departs from the restaurant and you're left alone. Well, as long as you can be when you're haunted by the vessel of Valentine's. Another date down, with a third to come. Most impressive, Geeky Fun. Thanks. How did you think Genji and I are doing? He seems incredibly happy with you. Not to tempt fate, but I suspect it would be difficult for you to lose his affection now. But there is still another date in your future. Do what you can to prepare. I sense this one will be the most important of all. The third date awaits. Let's go! Woohoo! Oh, that's pretty. You ascend the snowy mountains of Nepal, and the cold rudely seeps right through your every layer of clothing you wore. Hard to believe that just a few days ago you were telling jokes in a comedy club, and now that this is what's expected of you to keep this relationship going. As you're trudging along, Cupid appears again. Thankfully you know his deal by now, or you'd think you were seeing things thanks to the hypothermia. Geeky Fun, I need to stress how important this date will be. Clearly you are important to Genji. He would not have brought you here otherwise. So just be sure to do your very best this time. Thanks for all the help, Cupid. I thought you didn't like Genji. You know, when we first met, you seemed like you really didn't like Genji. Well, while I do believe he is foolish and stubborn and immature and vain, you have reminded me that there is a good side to him as well. And while that good side is buried very, very far beneath his flaws, it is there nonetheless, so I must thank you, truly. Oh, he's crying! Aw, Cupid, you're sounding all sappy. Don't tell me this is a teaser for the secret Cupid path of this dating sim. Don't be ridiculous. If there was a secret Cupid path, do you truly think I would advertise it so freely? Besides, a path of that nature would be difficult to unlock. You would need to stay successfully win the heart of both heroes to show me your commitment to love. Hypothetically, of course. Of course. Hypothetically. But enough about hypotheticals. You have a date to get to. Hurry up now. With Cupid's vote of confidence, you continue your journey up the mountain. Eventually, you arrive in a quaint little village. Genji is there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you can't travel together. Kiki Fun, you made it. What did you think of the hike? It was worth it to be here with you. It was a breeze. It wasn't really... It was worth it to be... I wouldn't say it was easy, but it's worth it to be here with you, Genji. I'm happy you think so. Oh. I forget about his sadness. There are a few people who would be willing to scale a mountain to spend time with me. If you can believe that, it means a lot that you did. Anyway, I'm glad you're finally here. This place is very special to me, and I hope I can show you why. Come for a walk with me? Gladly, you take Genji's arm. He leads you all around the village and you can't help but bask in every sight. It's truly beautiful. Certainly not the type of place you'd want to host a 5v5 King of the Hill style combat. But what's more beautiful than the village itself is the way Genji glows while taking you through it. Recounting memories of the time he spent here, he tells you everything from the story of how he first arrived here to tales of his most trying meditations. After strolling a while, Genji takes you to the old accommodations that housed him through his time in Nepal. Though he has been absent for some time, the room is still clearly his. There's an old mattress. Haori, I probably butchered that. Oh shit. And a framed photo of Genji with his brother taken years ago. Genji goes to say something, but someone else speaks first. Genji, you've arrived! Is that? Heh heh heh. Ha 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 ha. Zenyatta. I hope you had a safe journey, my student. It's Zenyatta. How sad is it that the only place you can get Zenyatta content these days is the explicitly non-canon dating sim and that one short story? Well, maybe something will happen with that Ramatera guy soon. Who knows? Matra. Ah, that guy. Bruh. Master, it is good to see you again. Indeed. I hear you're bringing a visitor, and I hoped I could meet them. Of course, Geeky Fun, this is my master, Zenyatta. You're ready for a trek through the snow-covered mountains, but this is basically like meeting Genji's parent. Is that weird for a third date? Doesn't matter, it's happening. Now, it's up to you to deal with it. It's wonderful to meet you. Give him a fist bump. It's wonderful to meet you. It's really wonderful to meet you, Zenyatta. I've heard great things. That's a lie, you haven't heard anything, but he seems to react warmly even so. Likewise, I'm glad you survived your journey here. You're going to ignore the threatening aura of that sentence and let him keep talking. It is rare for Genji to have company here. I sense he must be quite fond of you. Oh, I certainly hope so. Master, you're embarrassing me. I am sure your companionship will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself. Perhaps the acceptance of another will help him along his path. You never realized how much your company might mean to Genji. To think, just a few nights ago you were planning to enjoy the comedy stylings of literally anyone in New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible you're changing the life of an Overwatch agent. I believe... Master? Since I have surpassed my annual screen time allotment, I'm afraid I will need to depart. But please, take my greatest blessings and enjoy the remainder of your time here. The two of you say goodbye to Master Zenyatta, and when you're left alone, Genji's previous exuberance has gone, replaced with contemplation. Something on your mind, Genji? Just thinking about what my master said. He was being truthful, you know. Spending time with you has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder. Geeky Fun, do you really think it's possible to know your true self? Wow, to be honest, that's a far deeper question than you ever would have expected from the silly dating sim you signed up for. But you've come this far, right? What's the harm in one more question? And that really is one more. I believe this will be your last chance to win Genji's heart, Geeky Fun. Use it wisely. Well, what do you think? Can one know their true self? Yes, they can. I do. I think everything a person goes through takes them closer and closer to finding out who they really are. I'm happy to hear that. You know, when I first ended up like this, when my brother... He trails off. Cupid watches him intently, his brow knit with pain. I became a bitter and horrible person. I was so upset thinking I was wasting so much time as a person I hated. I feared I'd never get better. But maybe you're right. Maybe without that, I never would have found who I truly am. Thank you, Geeky Fun, for helping me realize this. Geeky Fun, I've really enjoyed spending so much time with you lately. It's been a long time since I allowed myself to get close to anyone. But I must admit... Admit what, Genji? I feel some guilt that you have not seen the real me. You're a bit confused. You're pretty sure you've just enjoyed 3 dates with the real him, but before you can ask, he clarifies. We've been spending so much time together, and you've only seen me with my mask on. And although my mask is extremely epic, it's not the true me. It is really cool, though. I know, right? But still. Genji takes your hands into his. His green visor stares back at you, and you wonder what his eyes might look like beneath it. Kiki Fun, can I show you who I really am? Except Genji's lyrics. Love. Love, love. Can anybody find me somebody too? Of course, I love you, Genji. Genji puts his hand over his heart, shocked but not at all disappointed in your confession. After returning to reality, he chuckles under his breath. It's funny. It seems I could deflect anything. But love. Oh, dear God. And beams. But mostly love. With great care, Genji reaches for his mask. Though he hesitates, he eventually builds the strength to remove it, showing you his true face beneath. Genji, you're beautiful. If you believe so, then it must be true. It took me so long to come to terms with who I am now. Knowing you accept me makes me confident it was worth all that time. I know my true self loves you too, Geeky Fun. Oh god, this one got so much realer than the Mercy one. Holy shit. It's so genuine. Ah. You have embarked on the journey of love and found what you desire at the end. Love takes many forms, but it is always true. May you cherish this love with Genji forever and always. I am a lover and a fighter. New rewards unlocked. Return to main menu to claim. Sweet. What happens if I jump back in? Like, now that I've done both, though. I'm kind of curious. Hold on, wait a minute, Geeky Fun. Where am I? Oh, it's so pretty! You are in the realm of love. This looks a lot like that 1-2CP map. The what map? You know, that old game mode from the before times. Can you pause your brilliant wit for just a second, please? Calm down, sir. Wait, one more comment. Sorry, get it out of your system. Dude, when will you add the other heroes as options? When will you add the other heroes as options? If you let me finish, there's about to be a third option. Oh? Your devotion to winning the trust and respect of these heroes is admirable. Oh god. Not only have you brought love to their hearts, but to mine as well. Okay. Have this as a token of my respect. Can you just give me an arrow? Cupid hands you an arrow from his quiver. No. No. Say it like that. You take his gift. Make it stop. Oh, fuck. You take his gift. I don't know what to say except you were my soulmate all along. Couldn't ask for better when you're the third. You were my soulmate all along. Oh god, this is really happening. Okay. I thought it was impossible for Cupid to find true love, but you make the impossible possible. Aw. Hey, shouldn't you be shooting me with this arrow? There's no need. You've already pierced my heart without it. Okay. Alright. I mean, I got respect for this. It threw me off. Was not expecting it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I kind of hope they make another one. Kind of hope they make a lot more of them because 10 out of 10. Thank you to the creator for making this. And, you know, the support you guys got for it. I love Overwatch. I love Overwatch a lot, actually. I've been playing it for a while. I'm terrible at it. Absolutely terrible. But this was really fun. It was really cute. I really liked it. I like the cherry blossoms and, like, you know, the different, like, character, like... But to you from Cupid Hanzo. But it makes me laugh because, like, everybody, like, paired Genji and Mercy. And, like, those are the first two you pick. Well, it looks like we have gotten... Apparently there's a lot of different ones. I might kind of play through, see like what happens if you click on the friendship ones, and you know, see what other, you know, goodies you can get. But that was Loverwatch. I really like playing it. But I might do like a little snippet video of like the different endings. I might not. I'm not sure. But until next time, guys, stay geeky. And if you liked the video, please leave a like or a comment, and please hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye!